If you are the type of person that always says, people are not helping me, I don't know why. People are not doing this for me, I don't know why. I want you to ask yourself just one question, and that question is, what value do you add to other people's life, not to those people that you are expecting to help you? What value do you as a human being add in other people's life? And when you ask yourself this question, and then if you can get at least three, just three, one, two, three values that you add in other people's life, people who are not just your family members, not just your direct family members like your father, your mother, your sibling, your children. No, I'm talking about outsiders, church members, community members, you know, people that do not even know you, people you just met on the road, people you just met online. I mean, if you can give yourself three values that you add on other people's life, and it is a quality value, then you see your own answer is already there on the table, waiting to be answered. A lot of us do not add value on people's lives, but we want value to be added in our own lives, right? Yeah, I understand that. You can't shit nature. You can't. You cannot cheat nature. You whatever thing that you are praying to get, start giving it out. Those things that you want to see happen in your life, put it in other people's lives. Do so in other people's lives so it can manifest in other people's life, and you're gonna watch how yours will come plainly. Maybe it might take time, but the fact is this. The point that I'm trying to make for you to understand is, do to others what you want to be done to you. That is the major point. Do unto others whatever you desire to be done unto you. Oh, you want to do this, you want to do that, you haven't been able to gotten this from that little that you have. How many people do you help with it? Or are you among those people that the moment you have something little, boom, nobody is your mate anymore? You don't listen to anybody. You talk to people anyhow. You insult people. You get angry because you feel you have the capacity to be able to get angry, because you feel that you have the things that you need or you want in life. You cannot shit nature. The reason why some things you've been praying for, you've been acting for, you've been working towards ain't coming for you is because you are not adding any value to other people's lives. That is one of the things you haven't confirmed. This is one of the things you haven't asked yourself. Okay, let's take for instance, you have been adding value to people's life, and yet the one you've been praying for isn't there yet. Do you know the reason why? Well, I'm going to tell you. The reason is because it's not your time yet. Sometimes a blessing comes to us. If it comes wrongly, it becomes a curse. Yet it is a blessing, right? Yet it is a blessing that you've been praying to get. Let's take, for example, a kid who is supposed to be in school, a 5 years old kid, 10 years or 12 years or even a 15 years. Let me use a teenager, a 15 years old kid who is supposed to be in school, probably in high school or in college, trying to get, learn more things about life, plan a future, have a future for themselves. And you happen to give this child a car. What do you think that car will do to that child? It will damage this child. But trust me, a car is a blessing, right? It's not a curse. And the moment this child starts driving this car at the age of 15 to school, if not, if not being guided by any guidance or any counselor, that car turns out from being a blessing to probably a cost to that child, because that child is going to start messing around with it or messing around in it, in the so-called car that is a blessing. So that is the major point I'm trying to make you understand here. I only use this in quotes. I only use the car as an example to explain to you what I mean. But when a blessing comes to you, when it's not yet time, it becomes a curse. So if you understand this common example, you will see that you just have to add those value that you are expecting in other people's life, in your own life, to start manifesting in your life. You got to start adding value to people who you do not know and to people who you know. Stop being aggressive. Stop complaining. A lot of us are complaining and say, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. I want to go there. I want to do this. I want to achieve this. I want to be a fighter. You want to be, all those things are good. But if you, as a human being that you are, you and I are human beings, if you cannot or you are not able to 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 know and understand that whatever you desire, you're expected to give it back. Whatever you want to receive, you're not expecting to receive it and keep your hand tight. You see, when you keep your hand tight as you receive something, there is no way another thing is going to enter into that hand because it's already closed. But when you receive it, and then from there you give it out a little, then your cup overflows. And then you give back a little. The more you give, the more you receive. The more you give, the more you receive. This is common sense. This is common sense. If you can make use of this ideology that I just explained to you right now, trust me when I tell you this. Give yourself 24 months. That is 2 years. Yeah. Of and whatever you're giving out, be counting them. And the ones you receive, be counting them as well. The Bible says, count your blessings, name them one by one. It will surprise you what the Lord has done for you. This is not just a magic, it's a miracle. This is not just a miracle, it happens because that is the way nature gives it. If you believe in giving back, you will definitely be someone who is more receiving than the other. But when you don't believe in giving back, trust me, you ain't going nowhere. The little ones you're going to be receiving is just going to be for you, for your own consumption, because you believe in receiving and receiving and receiving and receiving and receiving. My mom always told me, whenever I give her something, she always prays for me and say, any of my child that receives and gets something and remembers to give to me, God will give that child overflow. But any of my child that remembers to give to me and say, oh no, she's an old woman, she doesn't deserve this or she doesn't deserve that, God is going to be giving you the one that will be sufficient for you alone. And you see, that prayer is very tactical and practical. And also, if you have common sense, if you have an inspiration that comes from the Lord, you will see that this woman wants you to have overflow so you can be able to give back, not just for you to receive and keep to yourself alone. This is the kind of prayer I want in my life, and I am emulating that because I have kids too, right? And they are growing right now. And soon as they're gonna move out of this house and be on their own. When we say soon as, it's as if it's gonna take long. No, it doesn't take time. And the way the time is running, I could remember the last time I got pregnant, I went to the hospital and screamed, push, push, and the baby came out, and now they're all speaking for themselves. They're all walking. I mean, they're all walking with their foot, they can eat on their own. But times, I remember when they cannot even do all of that. That is it. Whatever thing you want to receive, give it back. If you understand this, things will be settled for you. And that is all I have to say for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.